Morning, lovelies. How are we doing? Oh, as you hop on and join, say hello. Tell me how you are today. It has been too long. It feels too long. I don't know about you. I've had like a busy week. And I hope some of you are joining us in the free group this week as we have our Nurture Your Nervous System Through Menopause live event going on, which is really exciting. It's really lovely to see so many people in our free community. So, I'll be honest, I'm in a bit of a silly mood today. I don't know why, but I was just sat here and I remembered something that happened a while ago, and I was just laughing to myself in the house on my own. If anyone was watching me, I think they'd think I'd really lost the plot, but that card flew out. This is appropriate as well for the free event that will be happening in the free group later on. But let's see if this resonates with anyone in here. So your card for today is Fire Guardian. Ignite your passions, it says. Bear with me. So this says to us, connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. The Fire Guardian represents the angels of fire. Fire is the energy that many people are afraid of, but shouldn't be. Burning desires can lead to great expansion. Allow the Fire Guardian to help you awaken a wilder side of yourself and burn away any fear or shame that stands between you and your desires. When this card appears, you're reminded that passion is powerful and absolutely encouraged by spirit. You are being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. If you have recently set intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you're in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. I'm feeling a bit envious, whoever that card was meant for. I can see someone's joined. Say hello. How are you doing today? So yeah, explore your wilder side. Interesting card for today. I would love to know who that resonates with. So, there was a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about actually, and you have to bear with me. It was all that talking yesterday. I think I'm losing my voice. And I've still got a week to go, but I've been taking teas and sweets and things to try and sort it out. So hopefully I will last a week. So I wanted to get your opinion on something. So on Friday was the book club, but we had a no-show for the book club, and I wanted to get your thoughts on whether that's a timing issue, so whether it's just a really not a good time, whether it's people haven't had a chance to read the book and therefore didn't want to come along, or whether it's do you know what, it doesn't really lift me up, or doesn't feel good, or doesn't really excite me. Because if that is the case, what I was thinking is, instead of the book club, we could change it for a retreat every week, and then for those of you that do want to read, we can have a recommended reading list, and I can put some blurb together around what books have inspired me and why, and and that side of things. So I would love to know what you think about that. Let me know. But today, energy-wise, I was thinking a couple of things that we could try. In fact, we might do them both. Let's do that. So, get comfy, get cozy, do what you need to do, get your nest ready, and we're going to be doing an energy meditation today, followed by some chanting. If you can, try and chant out loud. You know, feel free to do this in a space where no one's going to overhear you. If you're feeling really self-conscious about it, that's absolutely fine. Try and do it in a space where you know you won't be disturbed. And just play around with it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but there's huge benefits that come when we become comfortable with chanting out loud. And I can talk to you about all the wisdom behind it, but I think what's more important is you experience it. So, let's get cozy and let's dive in. Okay. So, as and when you're ready, settling in. And I invite you to close your eyes and just bring your awareness to the breath in the belly. Coming back to this anchor point of presence. This gentle rise and fall. In Zen practice, this is called our hara space, and it's when we breathe into this area of the body, it creates a grounded feeling, a feeling of stability, being strong and stable. And just notice how the rhythm of the breath is for you today in this moment. Is it fast or slow? Steady or a bit more jumbled? Is it smooth as it comes into the body, or is it a bit more jittery today? And not judging it in any way. Not trying to make it into anything it isn't. Just lovingly witness how it is for you in this moment. And I invite you to imagine now that within this tummy space, is a cauldron. And with each breath you take in, it fills this cauldron up just a little bit with beautiful golden healing energy. And with each breath you take in, that energy gets a little bit higher up the cauldron. Give yourself a moment to allow this cauldron to fill up with this beautiful golden energy. And if you struggle to visualize, just accept that's what's happening with every breath you take in. Perhaps you just know, you feel it, you sense it. Try not to judge your experience of this, but allow this cauldron to fill up with this beautiful golden healing energy. And as it begins to rise up to the top, fill to the brim, this energy starts to spill over the sides of the cauldron. Dropping down, moving all the way round to the base of your spine and shooting up to the top of your head and trickling back down the front of your body into this cauldron again, creating this cycle of movement from the cauldron down and around to the base of your spine, up your spine to the top of your head, trickling down the front of your head, working its way down into this cauldron. And with each breath you take in, you notice this cycle. As you breathe in, the energy moves down to the base of your spine, up to the top of your head. And as you breathe out, it trickles down the front of your body, back into the cauldron. So in to the base of the spine, shooting up to the top of your head. As you breathe out, it moves down the front of your body, back into the cauldron. And allow yourself to just watch this cycle over the next few breaths. You may feel it, you may just visualize it, you may just know it's happening in your mind. may find that this cycle wants to move faster or slower than the breath, and that's absolutely fine. Allow it to move at whatever speed feels right for you. And as this energy moves round, it begins to shift anything that needs to be shifted. Release anything that needs to be released. Soothe anything that needs to be soothed. Allow it to work its magic in this moment. And if at any point you get distracted or lose track of this cycle of energy, no, that's absolutely okay. It will still be doing its thing in the background. And when you do notice you've become distracted, just coming back to this, inhaling this energy from the cauldron to the base of the spine, shooting up to the top of the head, and breathing out as it trickles down the front of the body, back into the cauldron. Shifting anything it needs to along its way, along its path. And allowing this cycle to find its own speed, its own rhythm. We'll continue to work with the breath if that feels better for you. And if at any point you feel overwhelmed or dizzy from this cycle of energy, then you can gently open your eyes and just soften your gaze. Or just connect back with the breath, noticing that rise and fall in the belly. And allow this cycle to just do a couple more rounds. Moving from the base of the spine to the top of the head. Coming back down into that cauldron in the belly. And this time, as it goes round, it comes back down the top of the head, back into the cauldron, and stays there. This beautiful pot of golden energy. You may want to imagine just putting a lid on that. Knowing that it's here for you to use, make the most of, anytime you need it throughout the day. As a reserve for when you need that added boost. And as and when you're ready, with your eyes still closed, or your gaze softened, we're going to chant Om 3 times. Aum. 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 And allow yourself to just notice the vibration of that in the body. The feeling the sound is left behind. And as and when you're ready, slowly opening your eyes, coming back to the outside world. Oh, lovelies. I don't know about you, but I felt like I really needed that. I think it was all the excited energy I had inside of me. It was, nice grounding practice. Let me know how you found that. This is a good one to have in your toolbox for this time of year. This energy practice can be really useful for this Kapha season, when our energy can feel really heavy, when we can feel unmotivated, when we can feel tired. This can be a really nice practice to get everything moving, to get that energy stirred up, but also create that lovely grounded feeling in our belly or our hara space. And chanting can be another way that we can move that energy. It leaves like a vibration behind. I don't know about you, but when I chant, I can feel that vibration in every cell of my body afterwards. And sometimes we need that movement, that vibration, when the weather and the energy outside can feel really heavy and dark and damp. This can be a nice way to lift that. So, Mary, you enjoyed that today. Oh, good. You're feeling much better. Love it. So, lovelies. Let me know what you want to do about book club. Shall we change it up for another retreat. So we have one retreat a month, well, retreat or workshop, depending on what we're working on. And just have a separate reading list for those that want to take part and just read and perhaps share your thoughts in the group. Or keep the book club, or do we want to move the time or day? Let me know. Okay, lovely. So for those of you that will be joining in the free group, I will see you at 12. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Yeah, we don't have anything on between now and next week, do we? No. So I will see you next week, 12 o'clock, back to the normal time next week, 12 o'clock, Tuesday. And I will see you then. Take care.